Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, I've got some mad transfer news to share with you all today, so make sure to watch till the end. So let's get on with it. Then first of all, let's begin with Barcelona's transfer news, as Barcelona is now the favorite to sign Marcus Rashford. And it's been very clear from Rashford that he wants to leave. The same situation is occurring from the United side. Now nothing has changed significantly from Rashford's camp as they are being patient and waiting for Barcelona's offer. The only issue being that Barcelona cannot sign Marcus Rashford unless they sell someone. So far, there are around 3 rumors going around with Ansu Fati being at the top of those rumors to leave the club, as he has been constantly left out of squad, even though he is fit. Which is pretty clear indication of Barcelona wanting to get rid of him, because starting of the season, everyone was backing Fati, and we really thought we could see come back, but his body just not at that level. He is constantly getting injured, which has really reduced his chances of getting in squad. As of now, Sevilla and Spurs are keeping an eye on him. Plus, there is also rumor going around of a swap deal between Barcelona and Manchester United for Rashford and Ansu Fati, which is likely not going to happen, but who knows. The second player who looks like getting out of the club might be Eric Garcia. As I have said previously, he on the list, even though Hansi Flick has indicated he needs Eric Garcia. But Barcelona are willing to sell him if right offer comes in for him. And the same situation could be said about Andreas Christensen, as he might also be on the move, but Christensen leaving is less likely. But still, Barcelona needs funds to maintain the balance, plus to get Rashford. Now, the next news from Barcelona is that Ronald Araujo might be staying after all because we know how much Juventus wanted him, but Deco pulled off a remontada as he convinced him to stay by immediately meeting with him. So Ronald Araujo is going to stay for long term with increased salary plus a release clause, which is a bit lower, as Araujo wants to have more options to himself. It was likely an issue of salary plus Barcelona financial conditions that pushing him far away. But after Deco's meeting plus the win in El Clasico made him realize the importance of this club. And another outgoing that might happen in Barcelona is of Alex Valle, as Como are strongly interested in him. And first of all, how much money does Como even have for a club of their stature? They do like to pull something crazy, don't they? But still, I would prefer if Barcelona kept him. He is good talent who has been playing exceptional for Celtics. Let's see how this all works out. But let's move towards something else. With Al Hilal now being heavily interested in Mo Salah, and they are willing to offer Mo Salah $65 million for 2 seasons as per reports. I don't if these are the exact fees, but Mo Salah to Al Hilal will likely happen as Liverpool still hasn't approached Salah for renewal, and Al Hilal wants someone to have that insane impact that they wished for when they signed Neymar, which unfortunately turned into nightmare for both parties. Neymar right now is looking to move toward USA, with his likely destination is either Inter Miami to rejoin Messi and Suarez to create that reminisces of that iconic MSN era, but an older and bit of declined version, or to Chicago Fire, as they are also interested in him. Well, let's see how Neymar's career goes on, as he is in his last year of contract with Al Hilal. Well, I would still prefer to see him own a last time on Europe, but let's see how this works out as Neymar exit will surely open Salah's door in Al Hilal. But moving on towards Mo Salah's partner, Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid, is a done deal according to several sources. Trent wants to hop on the Galactico era and leave Liverpool on a free transfer. I don't think Real Madrid is even thinking of signing someone in winter. Even though they need reinforcement, they are being cheap and avoiding to pay anything and get the players for free. And Trent is on the top of the list. They are also linked with Kyle Walker, who looks to be out favored by Manchester City, but let's see how that works about Real Madrid. But let's talk more about the Premier League, as Chelsea is making some moves in the market, as they are now looking to sell their several players like Cesare Casadei, who was rated as the player having a huge potential and is on the move to Torino, with Torino preparing a bid for him. Chelsea are pushing for sell on clause the deal, which would be great. Cesare Casadei, as he would get to play in his country and develop himself. Then Axel Disasi is also on the move. Chelsea are not convinced with him. Juve are looking at him, but nothing is concrete yet then. In turn, Chelsea have also recalled Trevor Chalobah from the loan, which is most likely due to his impressive performances for Crystal Palace and Chelsea. Lack of depth and quality in that defense, but the main topic is not their sales that they're making, but the swap they are trying to pull off, as Bayern Munich and Chesley are in contact over a swap deal between Christopher Nkunku and Mathys Tellez. Of now, nothing is advanced. though talks are being held in the initial stages, with Chelsea interested in Tel heavily. The thing being, both Mathys Tel and Christopher Nkunku wants to succeed at their respective clubs, but due to lack of game time, players are not able to get that form of theirs going. But still, Mathys Tel wants to be at Bayern Munich, so let's keep a watch on this space. But if we move their neighbors, then Arsenal is again making a bit of a weird signing, as they are in advanced talks with Martin Zubimendi for summer 2025. Negotiations are still underway, as Arsenal is planning to trigger the 60 million release clause of Zubimendi. Now again, it's like Manchester United is becoming new Sporting CP and Arsenal are now trying to be new Real Sociedad, because they already have Rice as a 6, but he doesn't play there as Arteta believes he is much better as interior. So what Arteta might trying to do is going in either 4-3-3 or 4-2. 1-3 either way. Rice and Zubimendi partnership is going to crazy, as it's complete package from defensive end to attacking end. This two guys can be influential, but Arsenal should focus on signing a striker because Gabriel Jesus, who after being told to be humble, heeded to the advice, and came back with a crazy form. But unfortunately, he has now sustained an injury to his ACL, which means that his season is pretty much over. Now, they only have Kai Havertz up top, who with all his might can't score when the team needs him the most. So Arsenal should focus on getting a striker as of now, which could elevate them further on. From the elevation, Manchester City might be flying too high as they are now. 100% confident on signing Omar Marmush. Just the fees is needed to be settled, but Manchester City are going for him. But parties want each other, and it's likely going to happen eventually. Plus, City have now officially signed both Vitor Rice and Kusanov. Both will immediately join the squad. Plus, in addition to this 3 players, City will also have another gem on their wing, as Claudio Echeverri is going to join them this season in February. So, City are really going to have some ballistic attack. Then also, another small news that I thought to cover is that Thiago Almada has officially joined Olympique Lyon, so it would be interesting to see him play at Europe. So that it for today, guys. Make sure to like the video and subscribe the channel. That would help a lot, and thank you for watching the video.